with Spencer. He blew out of here like there was no tomorrow.
Something made him bold, all right.
Well, what's with Ruby?
Well, with Laura missing and Bobby moved to New York, Ruby's all he's got.
Well, what do you suppose happened?
I'm wondering that myself.
Well, from the look on his face, I would say it's trouble.
Yeah, big trouble.
Well, do you think it was his aunt?
One way to find out.
What are you going to do?
Call the hospital. She works there.
General Hospital lobby.
This is Robert Scorpio. I'd like to speak to Ruby Anderson, please.
Oh, Mr. Scorpio, you don't know.
Know what? Has something happened to her?
Well, yes. She had surgery this morning.
Knew it had to be something like that.
I beg your pardon?
Well, was it serious?
Well, Mr. Scorpio, I don't know if I can...
Where is she now?
Well, she's in intensive care, Mr. Scorpio.
Her condition?
She's listed as critical.
Thank you.
Your hunch was right.
I wish it hadn't been.
Luke's aunt?
She had surgery this morning, condition critical.
And Luke had no idea?
Well, he would have said something. Come on, go.
Where's Ruby?
Oh, Luke, I'm so sorry.
Where is she?
Well,
Is she going to be all right?
We don't know. All I know is that she's in intensive care.
Intensive. 10th floor, right?
Well, I don't think they'll let you go up there.
Georgia, I've got to see her.
Well, you go on ahead up to 10. They'll direct you there.
10.
And Rick and Leslie are up there, too. They'll be able to tell you something.
Thank you.
Shouldn't have happened. No, this shouldn't have happened.
Take it easy, Anne. You're tired.
I am concerned about Ruby.
There's nothing we can do for Ruby right now.
Oh, yes, there can. We can talk about it.
No, not here, not now.
What difference does it make here or now? We can ignore what happened upstairs.
Keep your voice down.
I will not keep my voice down. You are going to talk to me about
There's
this.
nothing to talk about. It was a normal, routine operation with a complication, that's all.
Oh, come on, Noah. You know more than anything that it's more than that.
No, I don't.
We were both there.
And we're both tired, okay?
Are you going to deny it? I was standing right next to you, Noah.
Anne, I don't know where you think you're taking this, but I'm not going to stand here and discuss it.
Oh, yes, you are going to discuss it. You're going to listen to me. You're going to talk to me about it, and don't give me this complication of routine surgery.
Neither you or I know for sure what went on in there.
You saw what Bradshaw did.
No. We don't have any right to pass judgment on anyone.
Oh, come off it, Noah. Bradshaw has killed Ruby in there.
Stop that.
No, I will not
Stop it.
I will not stop it. And he would have if you hadn't come in and rescued him.
You don't know that.
I do know what I saw. Bradshaw slipped and he cut an artery, and he would have let her bleed to death if it
I
wasn't
don't
for
want to
you.
hear you talk like that around
I
here.
will say what I have to say, Noah. Maybe I'm only a nurse, but I know. And no one's going to tell me what I don't know what I'm talking about. I know what I saw. Bradshaw caused the whole thing. It was gross negligence on his part.
How dare you talk like that?
Why not? It's the
Who
truth.
do you think you are? You set yourself up as a judge and a jury. It's a complication in a very dangerous part, and Bradshaw did the best he could. What do you expect from us? We're human beings. I mean, it happens to the best surgeons. Complication is not a barometer for a man's ability.
That may be true in some cases, Noah, but not in this one. Bradshaw was tired and exhausted when he went in there. He was in no condition to be working on anybody.
Shh, be quiet.
Bad day, Noah.
Yes, sir.
I'd like you to do me a favor.
Yeah, if I can.
I'd like you to talk to Ruby's family for me. I mean, I just don't feel up to it. I feel kind of drained, you know.
Yeah, I understand.
You're pretty close to them anyway, aren't you?
Yeah, I think so.
I'd appreciate it if you'd do that for me.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right. I just gotta get out of here, that's all.
Where can I find Ruby Anderson?
Luke.
Where is she? Is she all right?
Take it easy.
Well, why didn't anybody tell me? I don't
Why
understand.
don't you sit down?
I'll
I'll tell you everything I know.
Just tell me this. Is she all right?
We don't know. Luke, just take it easy.
What's going on here? Why are you all here, Dan? What happened?
Listen, Luke, sit down and listen to Rick.
Yeah.
All right, okay. Okay, I'm sitting down. I'm listening.
Luke, Ruby had to have surgery this morning.
Surgery, yeah, all right. What for? Why?
She's been having problems.
What kind of problems? She had indigestion. She told me it was indigestion. Was she lying to me? It was bad, right?
She had a hysterectomy. Now, that should be very simple. It should be very easy. However, there were complications.
Complications? What went wrong?
I don't know yet. None of us really know exactly what happened. She pulled through the operation.
Oh, through? What do you mean it was that bad?
Look, the doctors are doing everything they can. Yeah, she has the best medical help possible.
Look, why didn't I know? Did you know? Did you know?
Yes, we all.
Oh, why didn't somebody tell me?
Because she wouldn't let us. She made us promise not to.
Why? I don't understand why.
Because she didn't want to worry you.
Well, what the hell does she think she's doing now?
She thought today it would be over, she would be fine, and then, hey, she would let you know.
No.
She thought you had too many burdens, Luke. She didn't want to add to it.
What is wrong with that woman? I should have been with her.
I know. That's why I broke my promise and called.
All right, I want to do something. What can I do?
Luke, the doctors have done everything humanly possible.
We're waiting to hear from the surgeon now.
All right, well, you talk to the surgeon. I want to see Ruby.
He should be here any second.
Just wait. Hear what he has to say first, all right?
Dan, I think I should call Steve. I mean, I'll call Audrey over at Jesse's and see if she can get a message to him.
Where is he?
Well, he's at that seminar at the university. I think he should know what's going on, not only as chief of staff, but as Ruby's friend. Excuse me.
Orderly to the 7th floor with the wheelchair staff. Orderly to the 7th floor with the wheelchair staff.
Hello? Oh, hi, Gail. Oh, no. Oh, what a shame. Yes, of course I'll tell her. What, is there anything I can do? Can I... Right, well, thanks very much for calling us anyway. Bye-bye.
Jess, I couldn't help overhearing. That was the hospital, wasn't it?
Yes, and not very good news, I'm afraid.
Oh, dear. What?
Ruby Anderson had a hysterectomy this morning. She was admitted late last night, and they operated early this morning.
Oh, no. Who was the surgeon?
Dr. Bradshaw.
Oh, well, then she's all right, huh?
She's critical.
After a hysterectomy, how can that be?
I don't know. Gail just said there were complications.
Did she say what?
No, she didn't say much of anything. She was in a hurry. Oh, yes, she did. She asked if you would get in touch with Steve and let him know, because she thought he should know.
Well, yes, I do think that he should know.
Well, then, will you call him?
No. Jessie, please, you call him. You'll have no trouble getting in touch with him. The university switchboard is very good about that.
Audrey, I think that's a call you should make.
Oh, Jessie, after everything that we've gone through, I can't talk to him about anything.
What do you mean everything you've gone through? You've gone through anything.
Well, what I have known about is enough.
Why don't you give Steve a chance to explain? If you go on with this non-communication much longer, you'll never know for sure.
Well, I know for sure that a Dr. and Mrs. Stephen Hardy were registered at that hotel in New York when he was there on that medical convention, and I know for sure that I was here in Port Charles.
And that could have been a mistake.
Well, the only mistake I made was feeling sorry for him when he was away from home and lonely.
I think I understand how you feel. But, Audrey, I've known Steve for so many years, I can't imagine his being unfaithful. Couldn't you give him the benefit of the doubt?
Oh, Jessie, of course I'd
You
love
can't
to.
go on not talking to each
Well,
other.
I know that. I know I'm not a schoolgirl. I know I'm going to have to face the reality of all of this. But
Maybe it won't be as bad as you think it will
I
be.
don't know. I just don't feel I'm ready to talk to him yet.
Maybe this is a chance for communication. Oh, he has to know about Ruby, so you could call him.
Do you think I should call?
Yeah. I think so. You know the number?
Well, I know it by heart. I've called it enough times.
Go ahead and call. I don't think you'll be sorry.
Yes, this is Mrs. Stephen Hardy. I'd like to speak to my husband, please. It is rather urgent. He's at the medical seminar. Yes, that's right. Yes, of course, I'll hold on. Yes, yeah, they're having a dinner break. Oh. Well, did he leave a number where he could be reached? Oh. Well, would you by chance know with whom he's having dinner? Maybe I could get in touch with him that way. Dr. Vivian Collins. No message, thank you. Well, that's that. There's certainly no point in opening communication with my husband. He is having dinner with Dr. Vivian Collins, and obviously neither one of us knew Steve Hardy as well as we thought we did.
Audrey, I'm so
Oh,
sorry.
no, it's my fault. I shouldn't have hoped that I was misjudging things. He has made his choice now, so that's that, and I hope they're very happy. Well, I'm not going to stand around here feeling sorry for myself.
Hey, what are you going to do?
I'm going to the hospital to see Ruby.
Now, wait a minute. Do you think that's really wise? There's nothing you can do for her.
I know that, but I'd like to just be there.
Well, we all would. That's fine. But when Gail called, she said there were a lot of people there already. Rick and Leslie and Dan and Luke, of course.
Well, then we will just hope and pray that Ruby's going to be all right.
Well, at least we know she had Dr. Bradshaw. That means she had the best possible medical treatment. Mm-hmm. He's a fine man.
Yes, he's a good doctor, too.
Georgia, I'm leaving. Sign out, please.
Certainly. Here you are, Doctor. Dr. Bradshaw, how is Ruby Anderson?
We're doing all we can.
But she's going to be old.
Oh, but she's under constant care. She's all right.
Oh, Arthur. I heard about Ruby. How'd it go?
There were complications.
Yeah, I understand that. Well, you think she's going to be all right?
Now, what kind of a question is that to ask me? I mean, you're a surgeon, aren't you? We're not fortune tellers, you know.
I'm sorry.
She's in ICU. She's under constant care, and that's all I can tell you.
Dr. Barrows, report to ICU staff. Dr. Barrows, report to ICU staff.
Looks like he's had a hard day.
Well, I know he must be very tired. He's been working very hard lately.
Yeah, I know. He does keep a busy schedule. I couldn't keep up that pace if I tried. To each his own.
But he must know how worried we all are about Ruby.
Look, I'll tell you what. I'll finish my rounds. I'll go up to 10 and see what I can find out, okay?
Oh, we'd really appreciate that. I hate to keep bothering Rick and Leslie all the time.
Well, don't you worry. I'll let you know if I find out anything about Ruby, okay?
Thanks a lot.
See you later.
Where's Luke?
He's up on the 10th floor.
What's the word on Ruby?
Nothing good.
Dr. Robert Trout, OR staff.
Oh, Luke, I am very sorry.
What do you mean? Tell me something. Tell me anything.
Will she be all right?
Let's give Noah a chance, okay?
Dr. Bradshaw wanted me to talk to everybody.
Yeah, oh, great. Now, what is this about complications?
There were some complications.
Why? A woman walks in here for a hysterectomy. She ends up on a critical list. Why did she have to have surgery in the first place?
Dr. Bradshaw felt the surgery was necessary.
For God's sake, why, Noah?
Luke, whatever the reason, Bradshaw felt surgery was necessary. And there was some unexpected bleeding. Her vital signs weren't very strong, but she pulled through. And now we just have to wait 24 hours and see what happens.
What are her chances?
I don't like to play guessing games where human lives are involved.
Luke, that doesn't mean you have to give up hope.
We
No,
can't
of course.
stop hoping, Luke. I couldn't be here if I stopped hoping.
Look, Dan, I know, Dan. I know how much you care about her.
Everybody in the hospital feels that way. That's why we are all rooting for her.
I want to see her.
There's nothing you can do for her.
I want to see her.
You can see her. Probably be a bit of a shock for you.
I can handle it.
Okay. She's unconscious. She won't know you're there.
Report to Dr. Gonzalez.
I'll know. Oh.
As soon as I found out, I came right over.
Yeah, well, Ruby's,
Yeah, I know, mate.
I'm gonna see her.
Okay. Whatever you think's best, all right? Each experience is a pretty tough lot.
Yeah. Hope we're tough enough to handle this one.
Did,
Dr. Barrows, report to ICU
anybody get in touch
staff.
with Bobby?
Dr.
Not yet.
Barrows, report to ICU staff.
Nobody knows where in Vermont she's gone.
Would you keep trying for me?
Noah, do you think that Bobby should be here?
Yeah, I think she should be here.
Okay, then I will try the hospital again, for starters.
Thanks, I appreciate it.
I'd like to take Luke into ICU. All right?
Yeah, if you'd like.
I think it'll be good for him. You two look beat.
We feel it.
Why don't you get some sleep, both of you? And you need it too.
I couldn't sleep if I tried.
Well, we're on our way to the cafeteria. We'll be there if you need us.
I think we'll be fine, and we'll take care of Luke, too.
And I will let you know if I reach Bobby.
Well, thank you both. And whatever happens, Ruby has some good friends.
I want very special friend as yourself. Two of you don't spend a lot of time downstairs. You need the rest, both of you. Go get it.
Yeah, I think we all do. There won't be any change till the morning, I'm sure. Yeah. See you soon. Let's go.
Dr. Robert Trout.
You want coffee?
No, I'm having
Tea, man.
good.
That's on the table. I got it.
Thank you. It's a small talk, Noah.
All right. That's fine with me. What do you want to talk about?
Oh, I have plenty to talk about.
I am too tired to argue with you anymore. So if you want to say it, then just say it to me only, okay?
I just about bit my tongue up there.
I'm glad you did.
I am not. They should know. They deserve to know.
No. I don't want you telling anybody in this hospital or anywhere about this. Is that clear?
What is this, boys' club cover-up? Huh?
You know better than that.
We should not pretend that nothing happened up there, Noah. We can't let Bradshaw think he can get away with this.
Look, I know you and Bradshaw have had this running thing ever since he came to the hospital. But it seems like now you're out after his blood.
I'm not out after anyone's blood, Noah. I am talking professionally. Nothing personally intended.
What's the matter with you, Anne? You're a nurse. You know doctors.
I have known many doctors, yes. Some good, some not so good. None like Bradshaw.
No. Bradshaw's no different from the rest of us. But we all suffer when we come close to losing someone on the operating table. You saw his face. He was feeling just the same pain we were.
He should have. It was his fault.
I'm not going to sit here and listen to you when you don't know what the hell you're talking
I
about.
know what I'm talking
No,
about.
you don't. No, you don't. No, you're a good nurse, but you're not a surgeon. You've never held a knife over human flesh, knowing that any decision at any moment could mean the difference between life or death.
Noah, I was there. I saw what happened.
No, you don't. You don't know what went on there. Bradshaw's the only one that knows. There was a complication, and you can't go around blaming people. You don't even know what goes on inside someone's head when they're about to operate on another human being.
Okay, Doctor, you have had your say. It is my turn. Granted, I am only a nurse, but I am not so unaware that I don't know what accidents happen, regardless of how prepared a doctor is. Now, accidents are one thing, but making a mistake is something else. And I know one thing. Bradshaw was not prepared when he went in there.
You're talking about a master surgeon.
Yes, a master surgeon. He knows his techniques, why his reputation proves that. But having the skill and being able to call upon it are two different things.
What are you talking? You're talking in riddles.
No way. Bradshaw has been doing too much surgery. He can't possibly be in top form for each operation.
Look, Anne.
No, you look here. It doesn't take a course in anatomy to know a man's capacity. Now look, when your brain is exhausted, the body reacts. And it only takes common sense to know that. Bradshaw couldn't give his best to Ruby because it was not in him.
You have no right to pass judgment on people. You're a nurse.
A person first, I am. What about my rights as a person, Noah? What about Ruby's rights as a patient? What about next time Bradshaw is in OR and you're not there? The patient dies?
Look, Robert, thanks for coming up here.
Right now. You too.
I'm really sorry to hear about your aunt, Luke.
Yeah, thanks. I'm gonna go now.
Luke, don't expect any kind of response from her.
Right.
want me to come in with you?
Oh, thanks, Leslie. I'll get along with her. Ruby.
General Hospital will continue in a moment.